Broadcasting from Babula, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL, editorial news for August 1st, 2009. This is in honor of the former Philippine President Corazon Aquino, who passed away Friday at the age of 76 of cancer. And she became the first woman to run for president in the Philippines or over the world in 1986. And she was the leader of the Putin Power revolution, which was considered a protest. The people who stand against Ferdinand Marcos and his thing of how he controlled in dictatorship, and to find out that it didn't last, and he went running to the United States crying to Reagan. That was back in the 1986. So she was appointed president of Philippines, but due to protests of the people who backed her up, that protest did work. So the headlines are dealing with protests. The first one is dealing with Iran. Iran is having trials today dealing with the 100 men who caused the demonstration of the election and the fallout that came along with it, because of it was based on one of the former vice presidents of Iran, and then others, and then they were saying Mossari had one part of it, and so was others, and it was of the reformist party. They said that demonstrators came out and did protests and wasn't allowed. And here they are, 100 men in their pajamas, it looked like pajamas, standing trial. Yeah, like they cannot speak for their democracy or for their rights. So to teach them a lesson, they're going to be in court. You might as well have it on court TV in the United States. That should be a high rating program. But during protests also, Malaysia, who has a protest, and their protest is dealing with people who was being held and waiting for trial. They was held in jail, and they are fighting for it, and only for them, for the police to come out with tear gas and everything, pepper spray, and shoot water with chemicals. Oh my goodness. And here they are shooting water with chemicals. You think Iran could have got that idea? If they did, ooh, they could have, you know, the chemicals would have really killed people. And they would have said, the consequences is falling upon you, the supreme leader would say. But, you know, it's terrible when you have chemicals in the water and spraying down people in Malaysia, which comes down to South Africa. They have a protest on economics, and the cost of living is just too high. They need 15% more to keep going. How can they have the Olympics and the workers are being paid less? Oh yeah, I can see the Olympics now. You know, dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's falling. We can't have it. Oh, cancel it. But anyway, the protest is still going on. where trash, garbage, and everything is all over the ground and everything. Nobody didn't pick up trash. Nobody is not doing anything. Hey, hopefully that protest will accomplish something. Will. And anyway, the next story was dealing with 3 United States tourists. They was in the upper part of Iraq. You know, Iraq is not being stable like it used to be before the troops have been pulling out, the U.S. troops and the British. Now the insurgents coming and they're just acting up food. And what do the 3 tourists do? Well, it's going to be 4. The other one just got sick at his hotel. Maybe it was a case of being smart. Here they are. The 3 went up to the mountains, which they was told not to be going up to the mountains, and ended up crossing the border of Iran. And guess what happened? They are being held right now on the border. And so guess who's going to hear the phone calls and everything concerned? President Obama. And he just finished having a beer or something. What he's going to have to do? He's going to really have to deal with President Ahmadinejad. And his situation is already hung up with those 100 men being tied up in court. And now the 3 American tourists is being held. And the Iranians are accusing them for conspiracy in the tent of spying. Spying of what? To see the 100 guys on trial, or to see Ahmadinejad being elected president? Come on. Well, anyway, stay tuned for that. And Obama is going to be well informed, very much. And last, Putin, used to be former president of Russia, and now Prime Minister Putin. He's doing underwater surveys to check to see if there's any gases in the water. I don't know, besides eating a good meal, maybe the farts is the only one that's provided the gases, because he got in a special, it's called a submarine type, and he was able to, scientists was telling him about it, and he got in there and got down to the bottom of one of the lakes, 1,300 feet, and he found out as he came up, that it was clear. There was no evidence of gases. You know, Putin is very athletic, just like Obama, and he likes to keep his life going. You know, Ahmadinejad is his idol. You know, he likes watching Putin doing things, and Putin, with him looking at it, I guess his favorite hobby for Ahmadinejad is watching the trial, seeing the 100 men being taught a lesson for protesting. Yeah, that's what he likes. But anyway, LTL editorial news of August 1st, 2009. Rest in peace, Corazon, Aquino, and I'm sounding off.